it's sort of like there might be delays in getting what you want, but those delays are only there for you to make up your mind whether what you truly want is what your heart wants or what your ego wants. So this is almost a little bit of a surrendering of the ego. That's the energy that's available to you coming now into Leo season, and really honing that balance, of, do I want it because it makes me look good, or do I want it because it makes me feel good? And whatever that decision is, it could be, like I said, it could be a partnership, it could be a home, but you are aware that something's got to give, and in your subconscious, this is exactly represented by the death in reverse. Something has to end, and it's the delay. You're just, you don't quite want it, or you're in that decision making process, if that makes sense. So it's, the universe is saying, basically ask and receive. Once you get clear on what it is you want, you're gonna get it. You will get it. So ask and receive is more about putting the onus on us to be very clear and have that clarity. So this might be a Taurus who, who's kind of had enough intel in the past, you've had enough information. You do know what you want. You do know what you like, but you're just, you're kind of like, but am I doing it for the right reasons? What are my intentions? So I'm not seeing any overthinking. You're really kind of going into your feelings and your passion, but very scorpionic energy here with the Tower and the Death, so you're being forced to make those hard decisions, have those hard conversations, and that sort of subconsciously is like, am I ready to let go? Am I ready to transform? Because you know it too. You know that you are in line to get what you manifest and what you asked for. It's almost like you don't want to break anyone's heart, and you don't want to break your own heart. And it's like, and sometimes that's what it is. It's just like, we do follow our heart, but yep, sometimes it wants it this a little bit more than that. I might like ice cream and cake, but